again, we're very good at problematizing issues, looking at what the problem is, but finding solutions becomes very difficult. Let's take a closing remarks on this topic, starting with you, Senator Lekina, because the complaint about the Teachers Service Commission being too wide, it needs to be devolved. Never mind, there's currently a structure that goes, I think, up to sub-county level. Then again, Teachers Service Commission would require more resources above the 358 billion shillings to effect some of these promotions. The executive talks about strained resources. So where do we go?
It's quite simple. I think you've alluded to it. You know, there's an idiom that says form follows functions. You say that there are structures all the way to the county levels, but are resources all the way to the county levels? Are they being controlled by one super teacher, you know, who has got all the, you know, the goodies to be able to stop any actions being taken against her? You know, if you go through the internet, you'll find that ever since 2009, even before, I mean, when I really started taking interest in these issues of teachers, is that the then TSC commissioner, I think his name was Ibrahim, you know, Ibrahim Hussein, who was the chair. He kept on talking about the challenges in corruption. So if this service is so corrupt, the first thing we need to do is to be serious about solving those corruption issues. The best we can actually do for our teachers is to devolve every functions. And I was asking my brother Mbui and my other colleague here that it's about time that we really now take this matter seriously. I will pick up the fight in the Senate. They have to pick up the fight in the National Assembly. We have to summon Nancy. We have to figure out, now apart from just summoning, we sit down in the education committees and find a way to solve this problem once and for all. We are having a very difficult time explaining to young kids, children, that teachers are not going to school because they have taken a break to fight for what they believe is, you know, are better things for the students. We cannot continue trying to sugarcoat the strike. We have to deal with it. And the only way to deal with it is now that we are hitting the reboot in our system, we not only do it by talking, but we go into legislation. Okay. We look at legislation, we see where there are gaps, we look at the issues of insurance, because that is one thing that must be looked at, because it benefits. We look at the issue of the benefits of the teachers, fully defined. And finally, I hope that all of us will be able to push to devolving these teacher services to the county levels and setting up school districts, giving them powers so that COPET, NAT can actually be able to have good negotiation tables. They can actually be able to narrow down the strikes, make sure that it is only a school district which has the policies and the solutions to solving the problem of that school district.
All right.